class in charge and my dear friends, a great morning to everyone.
Very great morning, Kanishka.
Myself Kanishka from the proud 9th D standard, and today I am here in front of you to play the role as a teacher. And my topic for mastering the concept is gravitation, which is related from our subject science. So friends, while starting this chapter, I will tell you who was Newton. So he is a scientist and also well-known theorist. He gave us many theories, many properties like the theories of light, sound, vibrations and etc. And also give many laws like the laws of motion, laws of gravitation. And we are going to read about the gravitation today. So an interesting thing is that we also call laws of gravitation as universal law of gravitation. So now let's start what is gravitation. A gravitation is the force which attracts other body to the each body, or we can say that each body attracts each body. So speak after me. As we know that in this universe everybody attracts other body. As I am giving the example of two persons. A person is standing here and the second person is standing there. They both are going to fight each other, and the object A, or we can say the body A, is healthy comparing to other objects. So the healthy person has the greater mass and will apply the greater force on the other body. So tell me who will win, object A or object B?
Object A.
Why?
Because he has greater mass.
Yes, because he has greater mass and also apply the greater force. And in this case also the same, that this object A, is applying the force to the object B, and these both objects are attracting towards them, and this represent the distance between the both objects. Distance between the
Both objects.
Yes, the distance between the both objects. Okay, now we are going to talk about the universal law of gravitation, or we can say Newton universal law of gravitation. Newton universal law of gravitation, or we can also denote it gravitation as G. So the first is that the object will be directly proportional. Object will be directly proportional because of, and or we can say that it will attract the masses. It will attract the masses of what? The two bodies which I have told you, the body A and body B. It will give the direct proportioning to their masses. Okay. Then the second one is that it is inversely proportional. It is inversely proportional. And how it is inversely proportional? It is inversely proportional to the square of the distance. As I told you that R is denoted by the distance. So the same, that it is proportional to, or we can say inversely proportional to the distance of the masses. Have you understood this?
Yes.
Okay. Now we are third part is, or we are going to read about the importance of gravitational force. Importance of gravitational force. Okay. So the first one is that this force, or we can say the gravitational force, bind us to the earth. Bind us to the
Earth.
Bind us to the earth. As we can say that this force, or we can say the gravitational force, bind us to the earth. Or we can take the second example as, have you seen the moon? Yes? Have you seen the moon in the night? Okay. So the moon moves around the earth. Moves around the earth. Moves around the earth. And have you ever seen that moon is coming towards the earth? No. So this is because of the gravitational force. As gravitational force help the moon while not coming towards the earth. As this third part we can same take that all the planets move around the sun. Yes? All the planets move around the sun. And have you ever seen that Venus is coming to the sun towards? No. So it is also because of the gravitational force. And the fourth one is that the tides of the moon and the sun. Of the moon and the sun. Moon moves around the earth and sun is moving around by the moon, earth and all the planets. Okay. So this is the main thing. Now we are going to read about mass and the weight. Can anyone tell me what is the mass? Or an example of the mass? Okay, I will tell you. So fourth part is of ours is mass and the weight. Mass and the weight. As we know friends that every object or every body contains the mass. Every body contains the mass. And every body also give the force, or we can say applied the force. Applied the force to the other body. Or we can say that I have also given example that object A and object B are finding, and this object A is healthy more than object B, and it is applying the force more than comparing to object B. So here the same, that if the object have the greater mass than the inertia. Here the question arises that what is the meaning of inertia? What is the meaning of inertia? We can say that it is a type of force, okay, which help the object to applying the mass, or we can say applying the force to the other object or while attracting the other objects. Have you cleared this?
Yes.
Okay, now I am going to ask some questions from you from this topic. My first question goes to Shakshi. As I told you that what is inertia? It is a type of
Force.
yes. How it helps us? In mass, we can say that it helps us to attract the other object. Attract the other object. Have you cleared this inertia and mass? Yes. Okay, now we are going to read about the weight. Every object have the weight. Yes, every object have the weight in this kg. In weight kg. As the one person A, or we can say the object A, have the weight in kg as 20. Okay, and the object B have the mass in 30. So who one is healthy? Object B. How? Because the mass and the weight is more than the object A, and inertia and the force is also applied more than C. So I am saying that the object who have the greater mass, who have the greater inertia and apply more force will attract more. Will attract more. Have you cleared this?
Yes.
Okay. This is all about my topic. Thank you. Have a nice day and a fantastic future.